Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio Railyards, episode 2. Today we're going to start off by... Well, we're trying to rush trains at the moment, so let's start by... I'm going to give myself a little bit more circuits to work with. No, actually, we'll come back, we'll add more circuits later. Okay, so working towards the green science, logistic science pack, we need transport belts and inserters. So inserters need plates, gears, and circuits, and belts just need plates and gears. So I need some of these guys. In fact, let me scoop up a bunch of them. And if I scoop up a bunch of gears as well, and some copper apparently, it should make it a bit faster. There we go. I have 10 of them. Okay. Oh, and whatever that, I think that was the steel axe done. Okay, so this one I am going to tell to make gears as well, same as this one. Don't have any inserters. We'll need some power there as well. Okay. So we'll have gears therefore on the far side of this belt. So I want iron plates to come in on the near side of this belt. Like that. So I have gears and plates, and then we need circuits as well. Okay, so this one here is going to make belts. So give him an input and an output, and I'm going to have one over here, and I need to extend that one. So we're going to have an input, a long-handed output, no, long-handed input and a long-handed output. I think that'll work. So if I power that, tell you to make inserters. Are you getting everything you need? Yes. I'm going to swap around some of these guys though. So I want the input. Change my mind. I'm going to have a short input there and a short input there. But that's going to curve in like that, that's going to curve in like that. So they're all short inputs. Then a long-handed output, and that's going to be a belt full of belts and inserters. Then the green science takes 6 seconds to make, so we're going to put down 6 of these machines. I'll put them down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More belts, more iron, more gears, more everything. That'll come along that way. They'll have inputs. They'll have outputs. And then the green science is going to come along up here and wrap onto, whoops, that side of the belt. Okay, so now I just need to tell these guys what to make. They're making green science, please. And I need to power them up. And then we should be making some green science. Hey, there we go. Okay. Let me throw down some lights because I can barely see what I'm doing, so I doubt you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and that should get us to where we need to be for trains. Okay, so to make a train though, let's have a quick look at this. So we need rails, which need stone, steel, and iron sticks. We will also need to make engine units and cargo wagons. So they use steel as well, so we need to set up steel production and engine production. Let's see what engines need. Engines, I'm actually researching them at the moment. They need steel, gears, and pipes. So I need to set up some steel production. So if I come over to the right-hand side of my smelting blueprint here, these lines here, this is just 2 lines in a row of smelters. So first one will make iron plates, the second one will make steel plates. So I need to feed in some more iron. Okay, so I've come back up to my iron deposit up here, and I've thrown down another 6, or another 12 I should say, another 12 miners, 6 on each side, and I'm going to bring this down and feed it into the smelting array where it needs to go. Okay, so I've brought the belt down, the iron is on its way, now I need to actually put this in. So that's going to take a lot of inserters, a lot of belts, and a lot of, what are they called? Stone furnaces. So I'll need to go and get some stone as well. Okay, so I have put all of the steel smelting apparatus in. All that needs to be done is to hook it up. I've also doubled the coal production because it was looking a little bit patchy. Yeah, you can just see the improved coal production starting there. So yeah, here we go. This should turn the iron ore into iron plates. And this will turn the iron plates into steel plates. And as you can see here, I have put those steel plates onto the bus. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to make, oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, we have researched rails, so we can now actually make trains. But to do that, we need to make some engines. So engines, they require steel plates, iron gears, and pipes. So let's put them here, I think. Okay, so the way I want to do this, I want to put let's have a quick look at the recipe again. Where was it? Here. So we've got steel plates and gears in the same ratio. So if I put steel and gears on each side of one belt, and then I can have pipes on a second belt. So if I tell that one to make gears, and I'll bring steel in down this way, like that. And then I want another one of these machines making pipes, like that. And once it's all powered up, I can then feed those straight into 4 machines, because that's how many I have, making engines. And yeah, so inserters, I need inserters. Okay, power that all up, and that should start working. And just for the moment, I'm going to put the engines into a box. Okay. Good. Okay, so this iron supply here is starting to look a little bit patchy. So let's go and see what we can do about that. Actually, it's not an iron supply issue, it is a smelting issue. Yes, we know it's a smelting issue because the iron is backed up. If the iron ore is not backed up and we're still having issues out here, then we know it's a supply issue. Let's see, I don't have any of them. Can I make any of them? No. Alright, well let's double the amount we've got here. Oh, and rail signals have finished as well. Okay. Let's see, what else will we want? A car would be pretty useful, because that way I can scout around a little bit faster. I want some walls as well, and heavy armor. Okay, so let's do walls, heavy armor. I'll do that one as well. Fast inserters will be useful. I've got plenty of inventory space. I will then go for automobilism. And that'll keep our research queue going for the meantime. Oh, the stone walls. Look at that go. Excellent. Okay, now we need to get some stone down here as well. And what I'm thinking is we do have that stone deposit up towards the north. Now, in my smelting array, one of the columns does take in stone and turns it into stone brick. But what I'm thinking, because I don't actually need stone brick at the moment, I just need stone. Let's see, what do walls do need stone brick, but for the rails I need actual stone. Let's have a think about this. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so what I've done, up here on my stone deposit, I've put down just a few miners, and if I follow this belt, that brings me down to here, where it is split in two, and I'll pop that in now. So, one half of it goes into a smelting column. I've only put in a little bit here. I mean, I've only got the 4 miners up the top there anyway. And I don't think I'll need that many stone bricks. So this will just give us a little bit of stone brick, and the rest of it, that comes along here, and it does go through this smelting column, which was originally reserved for iron, but you can see it skips past everything, and I haven't put anything in there, and it just comes out here. So the stone brick will come out from this line. This line here will just be ordinary stone. So that way I've got them both on my bus. And this is just a temporary, well, I say this is just a temporary thing. It'll probably end up lasting me 300 hours, but that's how this game works, right? Okay, so when that eventually gets through to this end of the bus, I will have all of the materials I need to start making train stuff. So, with trains now researched, and I have the materials coming in ready to build, you can see the first bits of stone are starting to come through. I expect stone bricks will make their way through shortly. Yep, there they go. Now I want to start looking at making myself a mall. So this is going to produce everything I need to build my base. So it's going to make belts, it is going to make inserters, it is going to make rails, trains, signals, train stops, assembly machines, all of that kind of stuff. And those things, I don't think they need any more materials than I've already got here. As we end up making more advanced levels of things, for example, if I pop down to somewhere down here, I'm looking for automation 3. Here it is. So this one here needs speed modules, which, if you follow the chain back, they need plastic. So this base will have no oil. So I will have to completely refactor this mall base later on. Oh, and we're nearly done on automobilism. Let's see, what else can we get? Automation 2, I want that because I want to make the level 2 assembly machines. I'll get military 2, and I will get, I'll queue up gates behind them, get the tool belt, and electric energy distribution 1, because that gives me some slightly more better, yes, that's how words work, slightly better power poles. Okay. Okay, so let's start off with the train stuff, because this is going to be a train build. So I want to make some, where are they? Rails. That needs stone, steel, and sticks. So I need to make some sticks. Okay, so here we go. We've got stone and steel coming in there, sticks coming in there, and that is just going to make us so many rails. Oh, we're shooting through the research all of a sudden. Cool. I'll just do some utility researches after that. Oh, I'm already doing the tool belt. Let's do, I don't know, weapon shooting speed, I guess. I'll just queue up some things. There's nothing I particularly need at the moment. Okay, so that's rails. After that, we need locomotives. So this is steel, circuits, and engine units. So engine units we have being made over here, so it makes sense to make the locomotives over here as well. I've already forgotten what I need. Steel and circuits. Okay, so if I bring them along this way, I'll just stick that on the end. This isn't going to be particularly neat, I know, but yeah, oh well. Okay, I'll just... Ooh, that's more of them than I need. Okay, we'll feed engines in from there, steel and circuits in from there, and we'll stick them in a box. Now, I won't need as many of these, but I am going to use quite a lot of trains, so I'll put that to 2 stacks, so that should be 10 trains. We then need some wagons, so this is plates, steel, and gears. Okay, this one's going to be quite slow because it needs a lot of stuff, but if I make gears in this one, and I'll make the wagons in this one, then I can just pass the gears from that one into there, and that'll need an input and an output. And again, I'll just set this one to 2 stacks. Okay, so I need to extend that a little bit and give it some power. And then, whoops, that should start working eventually. So it's getting the gears and the steel. It's not getting the plates yet because it's still filling up on gears, but that's fine. It's just going to take a while. Okay, we should get some signals going, so that's plates and circuits for both of them. Might be a bit cheeky here actually. If I take circuits here, then what I can do is stick one of these there with a short-armed inserter and a long-armed inserter, and say make me signals, and then another one there that does the same, short-armed, long-armed, and you can make me chain signals. Oh, I need a box. In a second, I shouldn't put them in the same box. And then you can output into that one, you can output into that one, and I'll have 2 stacks of each of them. Some power. And that should start doing its thing. Okay, so that should be all of the... train stops. So that needs plates, sticks, circuits, and steel plates. Right, so we've got both plates and circuits here. So, let's add train stops in here as well, I guess. So you want sticks. So that one can make some sticks. And you want to make train stops. So you've got the sticks, you just need the other materials. One of them, and an output into a box. I'll limit the box to just the 1 stack. I'm never going to need that many train stops all at once. Okay, and that should start working. In theory. It's not getting plates. Why is it not getting plates? It is getting placed now. Excellent. Okay, so that seems to be doing the trick over here. Let's throw down some lights so we can see. Lovely jubbly. Right, what is next? Right, we actually need some means of production, i.e. the assembly machines and the inserters. Okay, so we can now make the fast inserters, so I'll probably be doing that. Just have a quick check of power before I forget. It's alright for the moment, we'll need to update it shortly though. Oh, and check the pollution. Trying to remember how close the biters were from the preview map, and I can't. Oh well. Yes, so in each individual rail yard I don't think I'll use belts that much, although certainly while I'm getting started it will be very useful to have a means of producing belts. So we need assembly machines, belts, inserters, and mining drills. Okay. Right, so mining drills are plates, gears, and circuits. Assemblers are plates, gears, and circuits. Plates, circuits, and plates, gears, and circuits. Plates and made from plates. And the assembly machine is... oh, that uses steel. I didn't used to use steel before, did it? I don't think it did. But plates, gears... sorry. So steel, and then gears, circuits, plates, gears, and circuits. So I think we can make everything down in this kind of area. Yeah. Okay. So what we should do, if I put a thing here, will that work? No, it has to be there. And I'm going to pull iron plates off this one and turn it into gears, which I'm going to spit out onto the side of that belt. And just to make sure that the circuits are only ever on one side of the belt, I'm going to stick a belt there as well. Okay, so if I power that, it's not getting enough iron through at the moment. We'll have to go and see to that. Is it a smelting issue this time? Yes, no. This time it's a production issue, because you can see the iron ore is not being backed up. So, if I just come back down here quickly, we've got iron plates and steel plates there, gears and circuits there, and that is everything we need to make belts, splitters, underground belts, level 1 and level 2 assemblers, inserters and fast inserters, and presumably long-handed inserters, though I didn't check. Yes. So we'll get started with that, but we will get started with that next episode because I have been playing for an hour. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.